All right, I got a couple people I want to see if I can sell you on this morning because they might be those kind of people that we ostracize or we go, oh, that's weird. But then when you get a little background, maybe you go, oh, okay.
Cool.
You know, we're a very judgy society.
Yeah, you don't want to
Damn
turn
us.
people into long-legged birds.
I'm so glad I never learned how to be judgy.
Yes, me too.
I'm just
Yeah.
so
fun.
open to everything.
So this first woman is 49-year-old Debra Hodge, who, God, she's had to rehome 3 of her pets in the last many years because she keeps running into landlords who don't allow pets. This is becoming a bigger problem with the housing crisis, not just in America, but across the world. Landlords can be more and more picky. And they can say, actually, I don't want to rent to somebody that has dogs or cats because they're more dirty or they're bad owners are prone to So she lived at a different property, and Miss Hodge was forced to give up her 2 huskies, had to give them to friends. Her landlord threatened her with eviction if she kept them because her lease was up. So the landlord gets to rewrite the terms and said, well, you can stay, but the dog's got to go. So then she moved to her current home 5 years ago. And then the same thing. By the way, the squeaking in the background is my dog Scout.
I love it.
Announcing
it's so cute.
his presence.
I thought it was your shoes.
So she got into her current home 5 years ago. And then she was devastated when her new landlord, after a year, did the same thing.
No.
You got to get rid of your cat. Your cat's gone. So Jamal had to go away.
Poor Jamal.
She named the cat Jamal.
That's so cute.
Thank you for following the story.
It's better than just Superstore.
That's a great name
for a cat.
It is. That's so sweet.
She says that it absolutely broke her heart.
Of course.
And then she began immediately begging her landlord to have another cat. She says countless emails. 2 years later, her landlord gave in and said, fine, you can get another cat. So she has black and white cat named India, who lives with Miss Hodge and her 2 children since 2017.
Okay. Oh, God.
Okay.
But
No buts.
here's the problem. She just lost her job. And she now is facing eviction if she can't make her next rent payment. So she wants to find a new place because she can't afford where she is. So she wants to find a new place with her that she can stay in longer with her savings. So she's trying to figure out how can I better my chances to find a place that will also let me keep my cat India.
Yeah.
As I look around, because now she has no leverage, right? She's got to downsize and everything. So she's trying to show future landlords a way that they have to let India be part of her home. So she married her cat.
What?
Surrounded by friends, Miss Hodge and India got wed in a civil ceremony.
I don't think that's recognized.
Miss Hodge wore a tuxedo, while India the cat donned a bow tie, a cape, and gold lame for their special day.
Well, that's kind of untraditional.
The newlyweds celebrated with their wedding guests by having a picnic in the sunshine.
That's sweet.
Okay.
She says, quote, I'm terrified of losing India, although some might think it's a stupid idea. I wanted to be able to show physically by holding the ceremony in front of my friends, even though they thought I was bonkers, that I am very serious.
You've lost it.
What mean friends?
Oh, right here.
Yet they still showed up, though. I mean,
you have to.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you have to show up and see this thing through. Get the video and the photos.
Miss Hodge says she hopes their commitment will show landlords just how important it is for them to stay together, saying about India the cat, quote, she is fundamentally the most important thing in my life after my children.
Okay, don't they have other certificates you can get to keep your animals in places to rent? What is it called? Like the little companion certificate? I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, service animal thing.
I don't know. I don't know how that outdoes this.
I have friends that get these all the time for their pets, and then they're like, oh, yeah, no, we get to keep the dog in our crappy little apartment.
Yeah, legally they only have to recognize service animals, and only a dog and a pony can be.
I mean, you
legally...
go through this much trouble.
Sorry, I was in the middle of defining the law there. I apologize for talking when Dawn had a thought. So I'll try to finish it now for those of you that are maybe curious.
Thank you so much, because I'm curious.
Under federal law, and states can try to do other things, but federal law, through the Americans with Disabilities Act, landlords only have to recognize service animals, which can only be dogs, and there's a certain type of pony. Everything else, all those emotional support animals, that's all that mumbo-jumbo that now you don't have to do on airlines and things like that. There are some states and municipalities that make some exceptions to that, and then there are a lot of landlords who just don't want to go through the legal trouble of questioning it.
Yeah, and that just does not show the commitment like the ceremony did.
No.
That's just easy. Oh, okay, you just went out and got a piece of paper. Oh, my service animal.
And you can do it online.
But this woman went through a whole wedding.
Right, you can get a vest that says emotional support animal and put it on your dumbass cat. This woman went all the way.
She did, like all the way, like honeymoon night.
Well, this is what I find screwed up about this is that 4 animals got gotten rid of before she finally decided to commit and figure out a way to fix this problem.
She didn't have the connection with those others. Jamal the cat did not touch her.
This is the one
that India did.
If I was Jamal the cat and I was hanging out at home and my new owners turned the TV on for me so I didn't feel lonely when they left the house, and I saw this story come on, I would be pissed. I would be writing an angry letter. I'd be cutting out little weird letters out of magazines and arranging them into a threatening note.
And that is what a cat would do, by the way.
Oh, a cat so would.
The dogs are like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. The dogs have moved on.
We adapt.
Yes.
We're fine.
What do you guys think that honeymoon was like with India and Debra? Do you think there was tuna fish spread on some clams?
Well, there was pussy. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
I find it tacky, though, that the cat wore gold lame.
Oh, God.
Yeah, did India have a say in that? Or was that all Mom, Miss Hodge?
I bet you it was India say.
I don't know. Oh, God. She was in an actual wedding dress, too?
She was in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Tuxedo, sorry.
A wedding
You said
tuxedo.
that. Yeah. Okay, so they decided she's going to be more of she's going to be the head of the household.
I don't even know if she's a she. So you start. It's the 21st century, man, and if they don't gender identify, I don't either. All right.
Right.
All right. Well, let's see if you like her better or worse than Harry Matadine. Now, this poor guy back in 2016 was desperate to heal his mental health problems.
Oh,
Same.
that's so sad.
I'm on the final day. You can tell of this, whatever this throat thing is. And that's when it gets really juicy. So you're going to get a little bit of that today. Just deal with it. 2016, he's desperate to heal his mental health problems. So he makes some life changes. He's already a vegan. Does
that make it worse?
He turned to Europhagia 6 years ago after reading about its alleged health benefits.
The hell is that?
Yeah.
Okay. That means he drinks his own liquid waste.
On number 1 and number 2?
No, just number 1. That's why I said liquid. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it can be liquid on number 2.
You should go to the doctor for that immediately.
Well, I knew some drug dealers that used to do this to be able to reuse like acid and mushrooms and stuff because you would trip again off of it. They would call it recycled blank.
Okay.
Wow.
He says, quote, "It was beyond my wildest imaginations how powerful it was when I drank it. From the moment I drank it, it woke up my brain and removed my depression.
Yeah, because it said, hello, you're drinking liquid waste.
Wow.
I felt a new sense of peace, calm, and determination, and I thought, wow, I can make it for free and always keep myself in this happy state."
God, not worth it.
See, that is what happens to people when they learn how to cut meth for the first time.
Not worth it. Oh, my God. No.
Doctors say that liquid waste is a product that contains 90% water. The rest is ammonia and salts, some bacteria, and other waste products. But there are no known reported health benefits from drinking it. And it can actually speed up the dehydration process and potentially introduce bacteria.
Yeah, see, this is the sad part. Like, he thinks he's healing himself mentally, and it's just showing how mentally messed up he still is.
Well,
it's not doing anything for him. It's actually making him worse.
I mean, if you think that you're feeling better and you're feeling better, are you feeling better?
Well, yes.
I mean,
yes, you
right?
are.
No.
I totally follow you. That I, having no real knowledge of any of this, right, other than this story, it seems very likely, very plausible that this man who admits he has mental health issues talked himself into. He read about this, first of all, this Europhagia thing.
Exactly.
And it created that placebo effect.
Oh, yeah.
Do we care why he's releasing endorphins? I mean, he's only hurting himself.
Listen,
if he is.
It's his own stuff. I'm just saying, in the long run, this isn't going to be good.
Well, hopefully it isn't for the long run. Hopefully this is just I just needed to do this 1 or 2 times.
Whoa. He's been doing it for 6 years. Every day. And he's still doing it. every day.
Oh my God.
Okay, I am by no means a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever you go see when you have mental health problems.
Either.
But if I was one and this was my patient and he came to me and was like, I've really found that drinking my own urine has been helping, I'd be like, let's go reevaluate a few things.
I should spitball this with my doctor just to see what he says.
Honestly, he's probably not even seen a doctor.
Of course not.
He has like self-diagnosed and cured himself.
Right. Why should he go see a psychiatrist or psychologist when he feels this way? He feels great.
What is he promoting this now? Is this why this is a story?
Well, he drinks 8 ounces of his own every day, and he has written books about the supposed health benefits of his habit.
He's an author. That's really impressive for somebody who's struggling this bad with mental health problems. I just want to say,
Aren't we just thrilled that he's finding a way to get along in life?
Totally.
I'm not. I honestly, like, I don't want to encourage him to continue to do this, but I do think it's cool that he's been able to pull himself together enough to write books.
I think after 6 years, it's pretty much a way of life for this guy.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you may be surprised to learn that he has received fierce backlash from family members and friends.
Of course.
He says, quote, "My family never approved of it and thought it was disgusting from the beginning."
Well, I mean, it is, buddy.
His sister doesn't speak to him solely because of this.
Okay, well,
Really?
that's a bit much.
What a bitch.
No, you're all entitled to make your own personal opinions and lines.
Well, we don't know what she has dealt with him
Yeah.
over the years, quite honestly.
He's the one drinking it. It's not like he's trying to push it on her.
Yeah, but as I took that beat, usually the families have to deal with a lot
Right.
with someone, and this was it for her. Breaking point.
Yeah, imagine he probably came over to the sister's house for Thanksgiving and he's like, oh no, I've got my own thing. And just went in the cup and she's like, we're done, you're out.
Is that sparkling cider?
Can I put this jug in your fridge?
True. What are we hearing?
Oh, no. First of all, it's got to be room temperature. I know that from reading the story.
Naturally.
We'll need the camera in a moment, Brando,
Okay.
just so you're ready for RADTV viewers. Mr. Matadine drinks a special blend, actually. He actually drinks it 1 month old. And that's when so every day he drinks 8 ounces of 1 month old liquid waste of his own.
Where does he get that from?
He tops it off with a little bit of fresh waste before he drinks it. Well, in fact, he stores it in his
A forever stew, if you will.
It's all along, the bookcase or whatever that is.
Too many different colors.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
The-
my God.
Obviously, the dark one is the oldest one.
I knew his pillows would look like that.
Yeah.
But did he come up with this in his research, or he read this? This is what you should do.
Oh no! There's my understanding of urophagia, because I didn't feel like researching it too much, is there's a variety of different ways that you can engage in it. In fact, he does say, because remember, he's drinking 1 month old, his own liquid waste. He says the fresh is neutral smelling and not a bad taste unless you're really toxic, like what you're getting rid of, right? Is really But he says, quote, "The aged is always smelly, and the taste is a refined and acquired one, and it takes some getting used to." Yeah.
Like wine.
I want to see him put it in a wooden barrel like you do with whiskey or bourbon or wine. You think it'd probably soak up some other flavors, make it taste a little better.
He doesn't want that.
Glass jar in the sun.
He
Ugh.
likes the acquired taste.
All natural.
Yeah.
But it looks like tea brewing.
Yeah.
Right to the sun.
It's like a half dozen jars
No
across the
harm
table.
here.
Do you think he small-yays it and he says, this must be from the week I had fried cabbage?
He says, "I like the smell and the taste of my aged product due to the neuro-association of what benefits and joy it gives me after I take it into my systems." He
Honey,
also...
I feel so bad for him.
Oh, wait, there's more.
There's
No.
more.
You're dismissing all of these health benefits before you even hear all of them.
Health benefits.
He's happy, remember? He is in a constant state of euphoria.
But he's completely dehydrated.
He doesn't say that. Medicine says that.
Medicine's this little thing called medicine.
Hey, they get that wrong. In fact, we have an entire segment today about everything that we thought we knew about medicine that is all wrong now, according to science. But he also rubs it into his skin. He claims it has left him looking a decade younger and is the key to eternal youth. Now, if you're watching on RADTV,
sweetie.
let me ask you something.
God.
Does he look?
What?
Does he look 24? Because he's 34.
Yeah.
So he says it makes him 10 years younger. Does that look like a 24-year-old?
He doesn't look a day over 95.
He's a spry young buck.
He looks like somebody who hasn't taken a shower in a long time.
He looks mental.
That's rough.
Honestly.
I mean, hair everywhere.
Yeah, that's not good. You don't look good, buddy.
Poor guy.
Oh my God, does he have a girlfriend?
I would not let him around children.
He says, sometimes when I'm in the public restroom and no one is watching, I will cup my hand and splash the fresh on my face and rub it in.
He should do this to music for a number.
Oh, can you imagine him coming up to like a restaurant or something, or like a fast food like countertop and ordering, and everybody's like, "What is that smell?" And he's got all that up in his face,
Yeah,
his
he keeps
beard. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good point because so he's at a public restroom. He says he cups it in his hand as he's going and throws it on his face. His face is covered in a bushy beard that has got to retain
Yep.
all of that smell.
Oh, and his nasty pillows, they probably smell gross too.
Yeah.
Goes on his lips.
I knew his decorating would be exactly what it was.
Wow.
Like in the summer, when things are hot, right? And he's rubbed it on his skin, and he's sweating, and then like the pores, right? Like because she splashes on his face.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And that's why he looks so young.
Oh God.
No,
No, that's really sad.
But he's happy.
That's right. As long as he thinks
That's all
he's
that
happy.
matters.